Hey, it, excuse me. it's it's Sunday evening, Sunday night. Um, 25 minutes before 7 o'clock on Sunday evening here in beautiful Bern, Switzerland, where it's been raining, I guess, almost all day. But it doesn't matter because I have no problem staying inside. Um, wow. Um, I have this challenge that I face almost every day, and that's getting out of bed in the morning. And I don't know. I guess my challenge is accepting that I choose to stay in bed in the morning. I guess that's the challenge. So I stayed in bed until something after 10 o'clock this morning, and that takes a big bite out of a day. When I get up at 7 or 7:30 because something pulls me out, not usually my will, but usually a commitment that I've made to someone, um, I have this long day. And yeah, so getting up after 10 and left a big mess when I went to bed last night. And so I have this ritual of breakfast number one, which is supplements and protein shake, um, and then yeah, cleaning up my mess. I point here because my mess was on my countertop, and then I putting my things in my swimming bag, and I started a new routine of daily exercises, not workouts, which I do often, but some kind of warm up exercises, whatever. I don't know what to call it. I posted it yesterday or whatever. So anyway, I'm fine. Okay, I got this. I got a very. This is an old house, and that's another thing about my day is I have to start a fire, and first I have to clean up from yesterday's fire in my oven. Got to clean that mess up and dump out my ashes and then restart a new fire. All that takes time, and I mean it's the way I live. Anyway, so one thing leads to another, leads to another. Oh, and I'm wanting to do this daily exercise thing. I got 3 days consecutive. Want to make four. The clock is ticking. It's 12 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock. I haven't done my dailies, and this is something that I do. And what I see is that I often, if I'm not too hard on myself, if I just say, yeah, but look, just one step at a time. Let's see where this takes us. And I can't tell you I had a list of things. I did. I was also watching snooker, either full time or out of one eye while I'm doing other things, and that always adds a special experience to me getting things done in my world. Is when they have snooker championship. They have a championship on today. Anyway, not the point. Point being is that sometime around 5:30. Oh, I wanted to say that doing this training in my living room is really difficult because I have really low ceilings. So I'm not tall, and I got short arms. And if I stand up and I put my arms up, my fingers, they more than touch the ceiling. Imagine that, huh? And so when I'm doing these exercises, that's barefooted. And so there's a few exercises where I'm supposed to do this with my arms. And I thought, okay, well, I have a room out here off the kitchen that's got a high ceiling. So I thought, okay, I need to create a space out there where I can do my exercises. So, of course, there's a project because that room is is where I throw everything. And so, yeah, I'm out there trying to organize a space to do this exercise, and another hour rolls by. But finally, as I said, 5:30, I'm starting, and and I have some challenges with a few of these exercises. Not so much strength challenges, but coordination challenges, where it wants my arms to go left and my legs to go right, and it's like, yeah. And so, I can get my legs to go left and right, and then I can get my arms to go left and right, and then I try to put those two things together. And I haven't had the courage to make a video of me doing that yet. But anyway, I put that particular exercise on a loop, and I did that one a few extra times. I'll get it for sure. But I did that training, and then I did another one, video training. So I did two instead of just one. Then I got on my bicycle, and I did a ride on my bike. And I think I averaged about 100 watts for the whole ride. I have to take a look at my training app. I'll post that. And that was almost an hour ride. And now I'm going to get out of my bike clothes, and I'm going to put on my other training clothes. I'm going to do some strength training. And I share this story because I have needed to learn how to be patient with this machine, which includes this computer. I mean, these things are not me. I am a spirit that chooses to perceive himself as a human being. And yeah, there are so many stories about what in the hell we are, and I don't want to talk about we. I want to talk about me. Anyway, but anyway, I have decided that this path, this journey, is really, it's about unconditional self-acceptance. It's about unconditional respect for myself. It's about unconditional kindness for myself. These things will overflow into my world, and other people will have that experience of me without my intention. But I recognize that, of course, if you read the books, you don't do big trainings before you go to bed at night because blah, 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 blah. And some of these trainings that I do, you don't do with two spinal procedures. You don't do with an artificial knee. You don't do these exercises if you have lung disease. You don't do these exercises if you're 70 plus years old. But I choose to do them. Is that the way to go for other 74-year-old men with lung disease and knee replacements and spinal fusions? No, it's not for me to say what they do. It's for me to figure out how to operate this vehicle. This is a vehicle. This is not me. So it's like my car. My car is different than every other car out there. It has similarities, but it's an old one, and so it has noises and it has little special characteristics that can sometimes scare me. But again, it's about being at peace, and I'll be guided through whatever comes into my life. So anyway, that's enough blah blah for now. I'll check my training app for my ride and create a picture, and then, as I say, change into my strength training clothes and get my bench out and do some more stuff. But basically, all that story is about, I'm okay, just the way I am, and I will do things that don't fit into the social norms, like almost always now, and I'm grateful I'm really grateful, and I will check in later. I will do that before. I got to go up and take a shower. I meet my sweetie at 8:30 with a virtual call, and it is now 10 till 7, so I got to go. I'll check in with you later. Pow. Yeah, I'm going to do some kind of weight training. I just did a wrist roll up. Now I'm doing hammer curls with 10 kilograms, 15 repetitions. This will be my third set. I'm not very pretty. I don't like have this rigid back, and I just do what I do. It's not pretty. I'll show you. Fucking hell. So anyway, I don't know how many exercises I do this evening. I think I work until about 8 o'clock. I don't know what time it is now. But anyway, I hope you had a nice weekend, and you have a nice Sunday afternoon, Sunday night, and start to your week whenever you might be watching this. And I'm gonna do 3, 4, 5 more exercises and go take my shower. And yeah, I'm surprised. At 2:30 or 3 o'clock this afternoon, I never would have expected 2 different warm-up exercises, an hour on the bike, and 5 or 6 strength training exercises. Would never have thought it possible. So it's great to see that I keep surprising myself. Check in with you later, huh? Pow.